Hey guys, today I'm going to make a card that is using the new branching out set. I'm going to be using the tree stamps, and I've already stamped them on some scrap cardstock that I had, and I did a bunch of them, and you will see the reason why a little bit later. The first thing that I'm going to do is color these up using my W Copic markers. So like the W1, W5, those, to make them look like birch trees, and then I will be right back. Okay, so next I have these rectangle dies, and these I believe are from Spellbinders, and I just have a scratched piece of paper here. So I'm going to place that one down right there, and then I'm going to bring this one in, and these are the nested dies. I don't have any of the cute new ones that are like the stitched ones that everybody's using. I wish I did. I don't. I should invest in some. Now I'm just going to run this over through my Big Shot machine really quickly and to get myself a frame. Okay, so here's the piece, the little frame that I'm going to use. Here are the two pieces that I am not going to use. So what I will do with these two pieces that I'm not going to use, I will put them in the back of my dies here and slip them in my little pocket, and then if I ever need that again, I have it and it's just inside there. Or I can use it for a different card. Okay, so I've colored up two of these, and if you want to learn how to do these birch trees the absolute fastest way that I found possible, I will do a video on that, so look for that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is fussy cut these trees out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is grab this little stamp set. This is the Moosing You stamp set. And I am grabbing this little target right here. Now you don't have to use this as a target. You could use it for a circle backdrop or whatever you want to use it for. I, however, want to use it for a target. And then I know that I'm going to want some hearts to go with it, and I want the reds to match. So what I'm going to do is grab scratch a piece of paper here and just take my R29 and place some color down. Okay, so I found this little heart die right here. And I am going to run that through my Big Shot. Okay, so I figured out exactly how I want my trees to go. I did them kind of further down here because I was looking at them. So what I'm going to do is quickly take a picture of them, so I know exactly where I want them, and then I'm going to take a pen and hold this down and mark off where I need to cut. Now it's just a matter of taking these and cutting them right below that line. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do this. I'm sure there's an easier way, mathematical way or whatever, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this rubber cement on a paintbrush, and I am just going to put a few dots here and there, and then let that dry and get tacky. Okay, so now looking at my picture, how I'm going to do this is take these and place them on one by one, and they'll kind of stick to that rubber cement. Then I know this one goes next. And it goes like this. Okay, now I'm going to take some Tombow Mono multi-glue for the back and dot the little trees everywhere. But just the trees, not the frame. Place that down where I want it. Press it down. Turn it a smidgen because it was not right. At least with Tombow Mono, you have a tiny bit of wiggle room before it stays down permanently. Okay. And then take the frame off. The frame is actually going to go on foam adhesive. Now before I place that down, I'm going to grab the little sentiment that says HUGS, and going to use VersaFine ink for that. Ink that guy up, and I'm going to just put it down at the corner. Okay, and now I'm going to place this down on top here. Okay, so for my little tip or trick for getting an arrow that looks like you cut it out perfectly, I cut it out and then I just put it down on a scratch piece of paper and colored the whole thing black with a Copic marker, and it looks like you cut it out the right way. So that's my little tip. So I'm going to take the target and place it in the middle of the tree where I want it, right there. And then I'm going to just dab a tiny bit of glue right here, because that's where I want my arrow to go. And this is a tiny arrow. Like that. And then I have all these little hearts that I cut out, and I'm going to place them, I'm not exactly sure, somewhere on the card. Okay, so next I'm just going to take Glossy Accents and place them, or place it all over my little hearts. And on my bullseye and the arrow. So that finishes our card for today. This is the way that I intended that little bullseye to be used. I wanted to give you the most bang for your buck. So I thought, what better way to incorporate a little bullseye and arrow than on the little Moosing You set. So I hope this inspires you to go and create something that's perfectly imperfect, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.